What's up, everybody? It's Tyler here, and I'm back for another episode of Country Friends. It's my second episode starting off this new venture, and I actually have my second ever interview guest on with me. I've got Halle Kearns on with me, and I'm so happy to have her on. She's come such a long way since the last time we talked. Actually, Halle, last time we talked, finally had just come out about a month before, and that was
That is
2020.
wild.
So
That is wild. It's been so long. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm very happy to have you on here. Great. We were able to set this up for a second time. Everybody out there watching, happy Labor Day weekend. We're about to get into the weekend. I can't believe it's fall already. Just about. Technically, it's still summer, but
I don't want to talk
it's
about
just
it.
going by fast.
Don't want to talk about it. I love summer so much. I'm bummed.
I mean, I can't believe how fast the year has gone. Let's talk a little bit about your year. So, last time we talked, like I said, it was just about a month after finally came out. And since then, you released a new single, Plans. You're featured on people.com. I mean, that's crazy. Uh,
It's wild.
you've had videos featured on CMT, and you're even on the highway on Sirius XM, which I know was like a childhood dream of yours.
Right.
So, really, I mean, I already know the answer to this, but how's your 2021 been?
It's been pretty dang good. Yeah, it's been, I mean, just hearing all that back, even, it's absolutely wild to see all that has happened in just the last like 6 months alone. Um, Much less the last year and a half or so, just between, everything going on in the climate of the world and then my personal life and my career and everything. It's been a wild, wild ride. So it's cool to kind of get a recap of the last 6 months because I'm living day to day and it's kind of tunnel vision sometimes. It's cool to
Oh
hear.
yeah. So how's your summer been so far in Nashville?
It's
Since
been
everything's back to
great.
100% capacity, right?
Yes. Yeah. Everything's back open. It's just been beautiful so far. I've been really lucky to be where I am right now.
Now, as an artist, how's it been performing in front of large crowds?
So good. I've been That's my favorite part of anything I get to do is getting on stage and entertaining people. So that feels so good to get to look out into a crowd full of people again.
Well, and you get to play your new music for everybody too.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
I mean,
Well, like,
the
hmm?
last time that we had full crowds, you didn't even have your first project out yet. So, and you've
Yeah,
got a whole new set list to play for everybody.
exactly. I don't think a single song I had even written yet. I don't think in one song that I've released had been written the last time I'd performed. So, anyone who was used to my shows was getting a whole new set list whenever they were
Yeah.
showing up to the new one. Yeah.
But anyway, like I didn't mention this yet, but you actually just put out a new single last month. Actually, the second to last day of July, Nothing Left just came out. And well, it completely showed a different side of you and your music. I thought you could talk a little bit about that and
Yeah.
just what it was like for you to finally be able to put that song out. I know you wrote it with two other co-writers.
I did. Kendall Brower and David Mescon. I love them two pieces. The song poured out super easily because they're both very similar to me in our just the way we approach life and other people and relationships. So this song came out pretty naturally with the three of us.
Now, to anybody that haven't hasn't heard the song yet, how would you describe it to them?
Nothing left is it's just very honest. I think it would be the best word
Yeah.
to kick it off. It I actually wrote this song from a place of hurt. I was feeling very drained from feeling like I always need to perform and be on my best for other people. Just be constantly giving myself away and giving away my time and my energy and my words and resources to just make other people feel happy. And I think it's something that was kind of instilled from me accidentally from when I was really little, just being told like, "Oh, you're so lovable because you're blank, because
Yeah.
you're giving, because you're always there, because you're always willing to talk to me." Like, and so I associated my self worth with my ability to give myself to other people, and so this song that's a lot to say about it, but this song is kind of just reflecting on that and kind of asking like, "Am I still worth loving, even if I'm not giving myself away to others?"
I mean, I'd say that's the perfect way to describe it because clearly a lot of other people have been able to relate to the song. You already have over 180,000 streams at this moment that we're talking. It's probably going to be a lot more by the end of the day, too. And by the time you guys are seeing this interview right now, it's probably well over 200,000 streams. So, what has it been like for you to be able to see all the positive feedback and reaction to the song?
I have since I decided I wanted to be an artist and I wanted to pursue this country music thing, I my only intention was to write songs that people could connect with on a deeper level and be able to be like, oh, thank you, you put words, you put like thoughts in, or put my thoughts to words through lyrics, because that's what I grew up listening to artists and admiring artists that could take my thoughts and turn them into lyrics, and I that's what got me so in love with country music. It's so conversational, it's so real. um, and I had always grown up wanting to do that for other people. And this is the first song I've written that I saw a mass amount of people who connected with it in that way. And, I love the fun performance songs, the ones I can jump around and sing to, and everything's great. But my heart is in the sad songs. My heart is in the moments of honesty and connection and vulnerability. So being able to write and release a song that I feel like actually is making some sort of impact in people's lives feels insane. And it feels like I'm really living out my purpose here.
Hey, that's great. I mean, I know, like you just said, country music's all about storytelling and being able
Yeah,
to have people relate to your songs. And I just think I've heard from a bunch of people. I think that sad country songs need to make a comeback.
I agree. I so agree. And I might be a little crazy for releasing a sad song in the middle of summer, but that's just, I think, especially given this last like year and a half, people need it now more than ever. And
Yeah.
I felt a little conflicted at first about releasing it because I'm like, this song feels so hopeless. It doesn't have a ton of resolve. It doesn't have a ton of like relief at the end of it. And so I almost felt like, am I just leaving people out to dry, like making them get here emotionally and then just leaving them hanging? But what I realized is it's not really about the recovery from it. It's more about the relation you get through
Mhm.
lyrics like that, like being able to relate to someone else and know that whatever you're feeling, you're not alone in that. And I think that's really special. So I'm happy that people were able to find that in this one.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't think it was crazy at all to release it in the summer.
Yeah.
Whenever you have a sad song to put out, just me personally, release it. Sad country songs make me happy. And I know it
Me
makes a lot of
too. I'm right there with you. I seriously am.
now, what are your three go-to sad country songs?
Um, honestly, Chris Young, big Chris Young fan. Tomorrow,
Oh
that's a
my
great
God. Yeah.
one. Sean McConnell's whole Undone album. That's a lot more than three songs, but most of those are sad or have some kind of sad
Mhm.
element, and I will beat that song dead. See Forth taking your picture.
Okay.
Those are probably my
Those are
on an
all good.
album, so that doesn't really count, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we'll change it this time to just three picks, not three
Yeah.
songs. There's just too many good ones. I mean,
I
I
agree.
could go on and on too. So,
I'm that weird person that like I like to work out to slow country songs. Not necessarily sad, but just
oh yeah.
slow. It could be sad, happy, whatever, love songs. I just the slow kind of calming. Yeah.
Oh, me too. My friends think I'm crazy because I
Yeah.
work out to
It
like,
might be a little crazy, but it works out.
I mean, it's not crazy to us. I work out to like slow Keith Whitley songs and Pat.
Yes. I love that. I've never met anyone else who's like, that's it.
I mean, it may not get the adrenaline flowing, but it gets
Right.
the emotions going.
Exactly. It's more of a therapy session anyway.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But going back to Nothing Left, before we talk about the video for it, just talk about what it was like to see your name at 19 on the iTunes charts. But more importantly, you were lodged right in between Lainey Wilson and Luke Combs.
I still don't believe you. Like I saw it for myself and I don't believe that that actually happened. It's really really cool. Honestly, a lot of that was TikTok. I posted this song as a demo, not really thinking. I thought it was too personal. I thought this song was too specific of an example of what's gone on in my life that not a lot of people would relate to it. So I kind of just posted on TikTok thinking, oh, like it'll do what it does, just more content, whatever. And the way people grabbed onto it so quickly, I was like, I have to release this. Like this is what I want to do is help people say what they're thinking. And um, the pre-saves on it were nuts, and people just were eating it up before it was even released. And so I to watch it kind of shoot up the charts like that was so cool because it's hard to get a single to chart, and I've realized that after this release it's really really cool um, to get to see that in between two of my very favorite artists. I actually get to see Lainey Wilson next week at a show, so I'm so excited about that.
That's going to be awesome. Oh,
Yeah.
have a great time. That's just she's
Thank
great in concert too.
Oh, I'm sure. I haven't seen her live yet, so I'm stoked.
Me neither. I've seen some pretty cool videos though.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, so talk a little bit about the video and just the process behind making it.
Yeah, we actually made two videos for this. We made a lyric video and then a kind of a look into the making of Nothing Left. So, the lyric video was just supposed to kind of mimic the cover art and have like a really color story visual to match the lyrics. And these lyrics are, I think, where the song really shines. So we wanted to make sure to do justice to my first lyric video to it. And then the making of video is the one that got featured on CMT, which is amazing. They've been so good to me and so supportive since all the way back in Pick Me Up days. But this one was it was such a cool process because I have a team now, and they're a very small team, but they are family. They are the most amazing humans I know. So it was great to have everyone there for that. I had Gemma, who is with my distribution. She's just an angel and one of my favorite people in the world. Not even music related, just as a human. And then Pete is my manager, and he got to be there and be kind of part of it and everything. And then Howie shot it, which I actually had the honor of meeting him that day, but he was incredible and so kind. And then my best friend in the whole world and roommate was there, kind of acting as the PA, just helping out wherever she could, and just being the mental support she always is for me. So yeah, it's just a look into the studio process and just kind of the really stripped down, more intimate side of the song.
Yeah, I think you guys did a great job on the video.
Thank you.
The closing part of it too, when you get into the car, just sit there and kind of like just take a deep breath and exhale.
That
It's a
is, yeah,
powerful ending.
that's how the song feels at the end. I
I,
just felt like it was like, oh, okay, it's heavy, but here it is. Lay it all out there.
I mean, in general, not just the video, but the whole song too. The intro with the background vocal, just it's kind of like an angelic feeling, if you know
Oh,
what I
thank
mean.
you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, it caught me right from the beginning, just knowing that I gotta listen to this song.
Wow, I
It's
appreciate that
hard.
so much. Yeah, that meant a
You're
lot.
welcome. Now, before we go, I thought I'd ask you a little bit about what's next for you. Do you have any new music planned for the rest of the year?
Yes, I do. I have so many plans. I've planned out a million different things, and what I'm realizing, I've said this before, I'm not sure if I said it to you, but I am eating my words. Every single thing I've planned out, looking way down the line, like, okay, this next year is going to look like this. It has never turned out that way. Like, no matter how much I plan and put into it, and like, it always turns out differently, but it always turns out even more beautiful than I could have pictured. So, I have a plan for the next few months. I am not gonna like give you all the specifics because it's not gonna work out that way. But I all I can say is I have a ton more music coming out this year, and I'm
Perfect.
really
Perfect.
excited about it. It's I really do feel like it kind of Nothing Left shifted the direction of my releases and sort of my goals with releases. So I'm really excited about the music coming out for sure.
I'm excited. Everybody out there, I know you're excited too. So stay tuned for any new announcements from Halle. Now, before we go, one more question. What are you most excited for this fall, other than new music?
I have a few things I'm stoked for. Roots and Blues Festival is in Columbia, Missouri, my hometown. I grew up going to that
Yeah.
festival, so it's really special to get on stage there late September. And then my little nephew turns 1 the next day, so I get to be home for that, which is so great. A lot of cool things happening in fall. I think those are probably my top my personal and career things that I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to. But yeah, just a lot more music coming out is probably my main focus this year, and just to continue to do that.
Hey, a lot of fun things to look forward to. Halle, thank you so much for joining me. It's great to
Thank you
have you
for
on here
having
again.
me again. I'm so glad we got to catch up again.
Yeah, great time. Everybody out there watching this, make sure to go follow Halle on Instagram, TikTok, rest of her social media platforms. Go stream Nothing Left, plans, and finally the EP. And get ready for new music because it's coming soon. Uh, got another fun guest on for the next episode of Country Friends. So everybody stay tuned. Halle, thank you again.
Thank you for having me. You're the best. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.